oftentimes urban planners, they have a 20, 30, 40-year view. And oftentimes in that urban plan, there's a blank slate where the church is. And so we're not engaged in those conversations. Those conversations are happening in the west side of Atlanta where the ITC is, where the stadium was just built. They've had a 40-year plan before that stadium came into place. But none of the churches were invited into the conversation about what's your role in this new development? What's your role in this new community? And I think as we begin to reimagine many of these properties that are located in these downtown centers, not only must we figure out how do we preserve sacred memory, but then how do we engage in the conversation around development, right? And then how do we tap into the wealth of those properties? I know in Columbia, South Carolina, we still own the property in downtown Columbia, even though the church worships in the suburbs, but we still own that building, and it's all around office buildings. And so one of the things that Dr. Blunt and I are working on is making sure congregations have access to what we call pre-development capital, so they can begin the planning and the designing and the imagination for what's possible with that property, rather than having to be forced to sell cheaply so that someone else can come along and develop.